Hi folks, today I have for us two videos from JC News Now. The first will be him getting kicked out of a police department, and the second is him threatening town with litigation and an army of his frauding idiots. But before we start today's videos, a big thank you to all my current channel members and subscribers. Without you guys and your support, I couldn't keep the channel going, so thank you from the bottom of my heart. Also, please subscribe to the page, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on upcoming videos and live streams. Leave a like and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. And if you can, consider becoming a member. It's a great way to show your support for me and the channel. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
Hey, can I help you?
Just a minute. Yes, sir, I need 2 officer complaint forms.
Statement forms or complaint forms? You need to shut that off too.
Complaint forms.
Film me, shut it off.
No, sir.
Okay.
Just complaint forms will work.
You want complaint forms?
Yes, sir. And I'll get out of your hair.
Why must you turn my office into a house of lies?
What's your name?
None of your business.
Okay. Let me dig them out for you.
Okay, I appreciate you. What's your name?
None of your business?
Oh, it is my business, sir. You're a public employee.
You can find out by asking the city.
You're restricting my right to the First Amendment to redress my government, sir.
Yeah, I'm...
That's a 1983 lawsuit. What's your name and badge
I'm
number?
not a law enforcement. I do not have a badge number.
Yeah, okay.
I am a dispatcher.
Okay, good.
JC News Now is one of the most ignorant and, well, uninformed frauditors out there. He happens to believe just because this gentleman is a 911 dispatcher and is working at the police department, he is a member of law enforcement himself, not realizing that he is a citizen employee. And, well, it's not a denial or a violation of your First Amendment if he does not give you his name. You could claim it's going to be a 1983 litigation action, but it probably won't be because he's not doing anything to stop you from addressing your government. He's just not telling you his name. And he's told you how you can get his name by asking the city.
Understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What's your name?
My name is Dave.
Dave, that's it?
Okay, you need 2 or 1?
Just 2. You don't have a last name, Mr. Dave?
I'm not going to be part of your suit, sir, so
Well,
you go. Have a good day.
you are a city employee. You get paid with our tax dollars, sir.
You have
So,
a good day.
so you do work for us.
Have a good
This guy is fucking stupid!
This is the weakest argument that frauditors have. When they say, well, you're a government employee, my tax dollars pay you. Well, he pays taxes too. So that makes him his own boss. Do you see how your argument is simply flawed?
day.
Yeah, you're not going to identify. All right, I need
Knows who I
a...
am.
Okay, you got a sunshine
The
request?
city knows who I am.
I don't.
We do not, actually, tell you the truth. Let me look and see.
Or just another complaint form, I'll write it on the back.
That's fine.
We'll find out real quick here.
In here for you. Yeah, there we go.
Awesome.
Let me staple that for you.
It doesn't matter, I'm just need 1 sheet of paper.
Well, it's 2 ones here, so. Okay, there you go, there's 3.
All right, you have a pen? I got one,
You got
thank
one?
you. Today's the 26th. 11, 26, 23. I want dispatcher
1 second.
Dave's name, salary, and length of employment. Any complaints?
And who are you, sir?
None of your business.
Okay, get out of the police department then. We're not allowed to film inside the police
Are
department.
you trying to,
You can fill that out.
you trying to deny my right? I need another complaint form.
Well, you can fill that out and return it, but you're not allowed to film inside. Go ahead and step out the door.
What's the law on that?
It's in the state law. Step out
It's
the door.
not in the state law.
Step out the door or you
Or
will
what?
be escorted out.
Escorted? You gonna put your hands on me?
Yes, I will if you,
You
do not
will?
comply. Step out.
Can you state the ARS?
Step out.
What's the MLC on that? I need
Step
a
out.
complaint form, sir.
You have one in your hand.
And
Step out.
I need another one for you.
Step out.
What's your name and badge number?
Lieutenant Butterworth,
All right,
414.
Lieutenant.
Step out.
You should know the law.
Have a good
You
day.
don't push me out.
Get out of the door.
I need a complaint
Walk away.
form. I need a
Go.
complaint. I'm coming back in. Lieutenant, I'm gonna turn in my sunshine request. Fuck you.
In doing my research for this video, I couldn't actually find the law that the lieutenant was speaking of. However, there are several case laws and several key factors to point out that would prevent JC from being inside to do his frauditing. One would be the case of Greer v. Spock from 1976, where, in a nutshell, the U.S. Supreme Court has stated just because a place is owned by the government or operated by the government doesn't mean it becomes a First Amendment forum. There's also the fact that the police department could be considered a limited public forum. And also, Missouri law and all law in the country says it is legal to film in a police department or a police station as long as you don't do anything that would obstruct them from doing government operations. Him constantly yelling at the dispatcher and being loud and boisterous would be distracting to the officers from doing their jobs, which would give them the authority to tell him to leave or stop filming and go outside.
Outside and bring it back. Okay. Here you go, Lieutenant. I need a copy and a date stamp.
Get out of the office.
And I need another another complaint form for you, sir.
Get out of the police department while you're chilling.
Oh, shut up. You don't give me directives. I'm not detained. You don't give me directives, you coward. You tyrant. This is Lieutenant Butterworth, y'all. All right. I'm gonna hold you accountable, sir. You just violated my First Amendment right.
No, they didn't.
This is a public building. Where's the sign that says no filming? There is not one up here. What's the code on that? Yeah, you can eat a dick, dude. You don't give me directives. You work for me, son. I don't work for you.
Alright, you can complain on me too. Fill that
I'm
out.
going
Do
to.
not film inside the
I need my copy of my sunshine. This is a public building, sir. It needs
copy of it.
It needs to be date stamped. You've been served, Butterworth. I'm gonna look.
And what exactly are you serving him with? I mean, you didn't hand him any documents. You're not a process server. You didn't hire a process server to give him any legal documents. So, It's just you talking out of your ass. Just like all frauditors do.
Look at your cars. Fuck you. Look at this car. PD5. This is what Ava Police Department looks like. Can't really see much. Let's get a tag. Oh, he ain't running no tags on the front. That's illegal. There's the number, y'all. 417-683-2900. I'll be back with an army.
You serious?
Really? An army? You and a few frauding idiots aren't going to do anything. I'm fairly certain the minute the cuffs come out, you guys would disperse and run off like the scared little children that you guys actually are. Your business.
He's watching me. PD5. A lariat. He's running the tag.
Get away from them personal cars.
Oh, eat a dick, man. I don't have to.
They ain't got nothing to do with
This
you.
is public property.
That right there is not a cop car. Get away from
Don't touch me. What's your name and badge number
Get out
since
of
you
here.
want to bark directives?
You want to buck? I'm going to buck with you. Get out of
I'm not bucking. You are.
here. Get.
I'm going. What's your name and badge number?
Jimmy, get off the property.
This is public property, sir. I haven't committed a crime. You need a crime.
They don't need a crime to kick you off public property, but since you want to go that route, how about disorderly conduct? You yelling and swearing like that, using fighting words, would actually be considered disorderly conduct in Missouri, which would be grounds for them to have you trespassed or arrested.
You got that accent. Where are you from?
None of your business. Get away from my car.
You mean like this?
Yeah.
Helmet?
Yeah, go ahead.
Where's my camera at?
What's your name and badge number?
I was going to film you. Hey, Robert, John 3, David 9, Sam.
Yeah, go run it. See who it comes back to, dumbass. What's your name and badge number?
What's your name? What's your badge number?
What's your name and badge number?
What's your badge number?
None of your business. I'm a private citizen.
Do I look like a cop?
Do I?
Do I look like a cop?
You got a name and badge number? You gonna identify?
I ain't got nothing. You going to identify? Who are you?
None of your
Who are
business.
you?
None of your
What's
business.
your name, boy?
None of your business,
What's
boy.
your name, boy?
None of your business. Look at this,
Hey, that's a
y'all.
nice little do-rag you got up there, man.
You like that, do you?
Look like a faggot.
All right, get out of here, punk. What a great video. All right. Are you clear? I don't want you to hurt yourself.
Hey, now.
Yep, I'll be back.
Hey, what do you got in there?
I'll be back. None of your
What's in
business.
that bottle?
None of your
What
business.
you got in that bottle?
None of your business.
Let me see it.
Kick rocks.
State
Where
law
you
says
going?
you can't operate a motor vehicle and have a cell phone.
Hey, you can't.
I'm
you
on
got
I'm on
nothing against the
public
law.
property,
You
buddy.
can't have your cell phone running while you're driving.
Eat a dick.
Breaking the law.
You gotta have a seatbelt on, sir.
Well, I will agree that it is unprofessional for the police officer to use that kind of language towards JC, seeing how it is a very offensive word to say. But then again, JC does antagonize people to do this kind of stuff. And, well, yes, the officer should be reprimanded for using homophobic slurs in that manner. However, they are right when it comes to him driving while operating a cell phone, even on public property. They can still cite you for that. Now, let's jump ahead into JC going to City Hall to threaten litigation at a town hall meeting.
My name is Jimmy Haig. Had a visit to the Ava City Police Department the other day. I was trying to file a sunshine request, and Chief Overcast and Lieutenant Butterworth denied me my First and 14th Amendment rights. I'm an independent journalist.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the video, and just remember, anyone who calls himself a journalist
He's a
And I have a small YouTube channel called JC News Now. On November 25th at 11:33 a.m., I entered the Ava City Police Department and attempted to get 2 officer complaint forms, and while there, I decided to do a sunshine request. I was told to turn off my camera. That's a First Amendment right violation. I'm a press.
What an idiot.
Just curious, but what kind of press are you? Are you a French press, a panini press, flat iron press? What? I mean, I get what you were trying to say, that you're a member of the press, but when you say that you're a press, you're just making yourself look like a freaking idiot, bro.
We have this right in America. I was told that it was against the state law to record my interactions with police or other government entities. This is untrue. This is a protected right. Lieutenant Butterworth told me this. Not only is it lawful activity, it's protected under the First Amendment. This is the first law of this great land. That flag right there guarantees us the right to free press. Lieutenant Butterworth lied to me. He then forcefully pushed me out of the police department and barred my re-entry. My taxes pay for that building, just like every one of y'all's. Everybody's in this room pays for taxes, except for the law enforcement standing there. They use our taxes to pay it.
Shenanigans.
Na 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 na.
Shenanigans.
Na 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 na.
I'm sorry, but your shenanigans here is just mind-boggling. You said everyone there that's a part of the city government pays taxes, and it pays for that police department, except for the cops. They use taxpayer money. But if the cops are paying taxes, aren't they taxpayers too? Think before you speak, Jimmy.
Everyone's taxes pays for that building. As I continued working on my story out in the parking lot, an unknown individual who would not identify himself, and I later found out he was the chief, he aggressively approached me and made the threat to Lieutenant Butterworth, he's fixing to go on the deck. This man followed me in my car and asked me, do I look like a cop? Because I kept asking him, what's your name and your badge number? He said, do I look like a cop? He then called me a homophobic slur. He called me, this is unacceptable, and made fun of my attire. He berated and threatened me, and I've received several death threats supporting the chief's behavior. I've got them all on my phone. I'm afraid to leave my home alone and was terrified about coming to this meeting for fear of retaliation. I was told if I came to this meeting, I'd never make it back to Branson.
Now, I see you're copying LIA's style of claiming that the cops and people are making threats against your life with very little proof. Now, if this is true, why not go and contact a higher department? Contacting, the Department of Justice or the FBI would get the ball rolling, and if you have these credible threats, they would investigate and make sure you are protected.
From these men, my fear was allayed when Mayor Norman called me back today, returned my phone call, and he told me that I would have a voice tonight and that I would be heard, and I really appreciate that, sir. That's accountability right there. These men are a liability to the great city of Ava. This is a beautiful city, and they're going to cost y'all a lot of money. As y'all can see, right now, I'm personally serving you, Mayor, with a letter of intent to sue. And I'm going to sue the city of Ava under the 1983 laws. It's a federal law, and this is your 30-day notice to either settle or we're going to face off in a federal court.
But wait, there's more. Hey.
And I'll win. I've got all the footage on my camera, and everybody's seen the video. I will win. They're going to frown on that man, especially when he wouldn't identify. To me, I could have shot him, and I would have been in my rights to protect myself. He wouldn't identify. He wasn't wearing a badge. All he had on was a Band-Aid on his face. This man is a thug, and so is his lieutenant. Now, here's what's going to happen to the city of Ava. The taxpayers are going to pay for that man's bill. They're going to pay for this settlement, and I'm going to get it. If I don't get it, they've got 30 days, which will be the 11th of next month, to comply. let me know whether or not they want to go to a federal court. My attorney sent me here tonight. He said you serve them, do everything correctly, and let them know how you feel. And that's what I'm doing here tonight. Hopefully this
Shenanigans.
No, 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 no.
Shenanigans.
No, 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 no.
I'm sorry, but that's just a big boatload of shenanigans there. You're saying that you were advised by your lawyer to go there to hand them your intent to sue personally. I don't believe you have a lawyer, because no lawyer would tell their client to go hand them the documents personally. They would hire a process server to do it for you. More than likely, you're going pro se, and you're not even going to go to the courts. You're just threatening them to settle, because you know most cities will settle out of court, and well, it's just to give you some go-away money. This is what it's all been about for you, isn't it?
The city of Ava will do something about these dangerous men. Please fire them. Avoid any further liabilities. This is a problem. This is a beautiful place to live. I've got many friends that live here. Some of them told me how it was, and I didn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe the stories I've heard. And the sheriff's office is next. I'm going to them next, and we're going to go over them with a fine-tooth comb. We're going to find out everything about them. The city of Ava is going to undergo some scrutiny over the next year. My channel's very small. I only have 19,000 subscribers, but my friends have millions. I've got one friend, he's a very close friend of mine, he's got 3 million subscribers. Have you been getting any phone calls? If you have...
I know for a fact they have, because I have been making some.
Well, I haven't called yet, but I know some people's told me that y'all been getting some phone calls. Imagine the phone calls you're getting with 19,000 subscribers versus 3 million. I really appreciate the council's time, and I hope you take...
It's always so nice to see when they admit crimes on camera and put it out there for the world to see. Organizing call flooding could be considered swatting. And swatting is a federal crime, which can get you up to $20,000 fines and 5 years in a federal penitentiary. Now, not only that, you're threatening this town. You're trying to blackmail them and intimidate them to pay out and do what you want. By saying that you're going to have larger channels, have their followers who have 3 million subscribers call in, you're intimidating this town. You're threatening them. You're trying to force them in a corner, which will not look good for you if this goes to court.
Into consideration what I said, and here's your copy, Miss Welsh, and I appreciate every bit of your help in replying, your quick responses to my sunshine requests. I've never had them answered that quickly, and I think you're a very professional lady, and the city of Ava is lucky to have you, and as well as you, Mayor Norman, and I appreciate y'all's time, and with that, I'm JC News Now. Share, like, and subscribe. You're next, guys.
Thanks, Jimmy. Thank you.
All right.
Have a good day, Jimmy.
Yeah, suck it easy.
He's an asshole.
All right, they've been served. They got 30 days. We'll see how it goes.
You know, when the public asks if you're a cop, maybe you should identify as an officer of the law. Not say, do I look like a cop? Do I look like a cop? I'm adjusting my government right now. You don't like being part of the government? You don't like working in this kind of profession? Then quit. But actually, you're fixing to get fired, I hope. Goodbye.
Yeah, that's him. That's him.
All right.
You want to say all that stuff now? Overcast? You got nothing to say? Still not going to identify? It's a public building, sir. You don't have to step outside.
Yeah, we're having trouble hearing in here. It's okay, go ahead and talk, just not quite so loud.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mayor.
I'm trying to be loud, and I also thank you for your time.
Every one of y'all are on notice. You violate rights, it's coming down.
And we're going to end the video here. And before you even go to the comment section, yes, that was an idiot with a laptop trying to film the police. That is Lucky Laptop News, one of the brave soldiers in JC News Now's army that will go back to the city of Ava to record all police interactions and audits like he always does with a laptop. So if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. And if you can, please consider becoming a member. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and I'll see you guys next time. And a special thank you to all members of the news team. Without your guys' support, I couldn't keep the channel going. So thank you from the bottom of my heart.